Hey everybody, it's the Doll Boy, and today I'm back with another Rainbow High video. While I'm still waiting for Wave 2 to come out where I live, I wanted to do some fun restyling on my Violet Willow doll. I'll be showing you some fun outfit combinations and hairstyles, like I've done on a bunch of my Disney dolls too, so if you enjoy these type of videos, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, and I might create more lookbook videos like this one. I'm starting off with my Violet Willow in her original sparkly dress with her straight hair without any bangs. In my review for Violet Willow, I already removed the bangs from this doll, but I thought it would be really fun to bring them back for a quick throwback look. To achieve these temporary bangs, I take some small clear elastics and I'm sectioning off that front part of her hair, and I also section off some small strands right above her ear. Then I take one of those clear elastics and add it to the hair, kind of like a headband, but over her face, holding that front section down like bangs. I section off another strand of hair right at the top of the head, and then to keep everything neat, I tie the rest of the hair in a ponytail. That makes it much easier for me to tie the front section together with that strand on the top. As you can see, that did pull up the elastic, so I go in with my comb and move that down to make the bangs a bit more neat. I'm already pretty happy with how this looks, but at the top it is pretty noticeable that these aren't the doll's original bangs. So to hide that, I add my DIY cat ear headband. And that completes the first hairstyle. This actually is a really fun and easy way to try some temporary bangs on your dolls to see if you like them. I also wanted to add her furry jacket to really finish this first look. For the second outfit, Violet is wearing her other ribbon dress that I really love. I did take down her bangs again, because for this look, I want to do a really different hairstyle. I wanted to give her a long, high ponytail with a braided front, using that parting area that this doll has in the front of her hair. To create this hairstyle, I start sectioning Violet's hair into 3 sections. The first one being that front area. This sectioning doesn't have to be perfect, but I tried to get it as neat as possible. I loosely braid that to keep it out of the way. To create the illusion of her ponytail being really long, I'm gonna section off the entire hairline, which is gonna form that high ponytail, and then the middle of her hair will stay down, which makes sure you maintain the length of the hair. So I'm sectioning off the hairline all around the head and compare if those hairline sections and the middle section are equally thick. For the back hairline, you also want to pay a little extra attention, because if I would pull this up right now, there would be no way for the middle hair to exit the high ponytail. To fix that, I simply take out a small piece of hair and add that to that middle section. So if we pull the hair up, the hair in the middle can all go down in that small section. When I've sectioned that off, I twist that out of the way to finish my 3 sections. We have the twisted hair that's gonna stay down, we have the braid in the front that will French braid later, and all the hair that's still hanging down, I'm gonna gather in a high ponytail right now. If you're noticing the stains and tears in my sweater, That's because I've been doing some DIY projects in and around the house, so please forgive me for that. After finishing that ponytail, we still have that braid in the front, the loose pieces are nicely tied together, and that twist is coming out of that ponytail. Now I simply undo the twist to reveal the illusion of a really nice and long high ponytail. Right now, it's still pretty obvious that it's two different sections, but I am gonna be adding some curl to the ponytail to hide that later. First, I wanna finish that braided section. For that, I decided to create a loosely braided French braid that I'm pulling to the back towards the end of that French braided part. When I'm all out of hair to add in that French braid, I'm simply finishing it off with a 3-strand braid all the way to the end. Then I wrap the braid around the base of the ponytail, crossing it underneath the original braid to hide the ends. To really secure all of this, I tie the ends of the braid together with a strand of the long hair. That gives me this look after wetting the hair. And as I said, I want to give this ponytail some curl to hide that harsh line of the short hair contrasting with the long hair. For this, I'm using these perm rollers. For this ponytail, I really don't need perfect curls, but I just want to add some texture to blend the sections together. With all the curlers in, this is what Violet looks like. And after letting the hair dry overnight, I'm taking out the perm rollers and splitting each curl into 2 or 3 sections. Here you'll also see me tuck away some short curls behind some of the longer curls by twisting them together, because that really helps with the illusion of all the hair being long. And that is hairstyle number 2. You can of course dress up this look by adding Violet's biker jacket to give it a little more edge. Another perfect outfit for Violet is this purple top and skirt from the Avery Styles fashion studio. As you can see, Violet's hair is pretty much all one length, but I really wanted to add some dimension and layers in the hair, and have a pretty short face framing layer too. What I'm gonna do to create this is hold my scissors diagonally and simply slide through the strands to get a very nice transition between the short and long pieces. I start with the front hairline to define my shortest length, and then I also add some hair around the parting and connect that to those short pieces. I ended up cutting those even shorter until I was happy with the results. To keep the hairstyle somewhat symmetrical, I do the same thing on the other side, trying to match up the length on both sides. While I'm cutting the hair, you'll see me play with the hair a lot to see how it moves and where I still feel like it needs more cutting. For this specific haircut, after doing those face framing layers, I also went in all around the head in a similar way, taking vertical sections and cutting layers throughout the hair. That gave me this nicely layered look that I already really like. I was also very curious to see this hair curled, so I did a poll on my Instagram asking you if you wanted to see Violet with a tight curl or a soft wave. If you want to be included in the decisions for upcoming videos, make sure to follow me on Instagram @thedollboy and leave your vote on my polls. Since most votes went for soft waves, I'll once again be using my perm rollers, wrapping them all in the same direction. To maintain most of the length when the hair is curled, I won't be wrapping all of the hair all the way up to the roots, but I'll only curl the ends for the bottom section. If you want a more detailed tutorial on how I add the curlers to my doll's hair, please let me know in the comments down below, because I can create an updated curling tutorial if you're interested in seeing that. After wrapping all of the hair around these curlers, I simply let the hair air dry overnight, and then I start taking the rollers out. To transform these really neat spiral curls into softer waves, I split all these curls in two again. Honestly, this hairstyle did turn out a lot bigger and bouncier than what I was going for, but I do really like the look it's giving me. Then I also take down the front, which honestly could be worn as curly bangs. I kinda like the look and the idea of it, but for this specific look, I did want to go for more of a classy side bang. To achieve that look, I'm gonna be combing out the front curls really well to try and form it into that swoop I wanted. I really love the way these curls turned out, even though they're more of a curl than the soft wave I was going for. I also wanted to see these classy waves in another outfit that's a bit edgier, so I went for the black top from Avery Styles with Violet's biker jacket. And I really love the different look that this gives Violet. To soften up the hair a little more, I also wanted to brush out the hair to show you her fluffy waves, which concludes my fourth look for Violet. Then I also wanted to come in really quickly and show you how these waves look after a couple days when her hair is almost back to straight, because I also really liked that very subtle natural wave on her. And those are all the looks I have for you today. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm also super curious to know what your favorite look was for Violet and which other Rainbow High doll you'd like to see a lookbook for, so leave a comment down below. If you want to see more pictures of my dolls, I try to post daily on my Instagram @thedollboy, so be sure to check me out on there as well. See you next time!